whatever you had to do to get into this room, all of that is experience. Because that's something you've had to earn to get into this room now, each and every one of you. You can't just be a good player. You have to then be ready through your aura to drag people into the good fight, just from being you, and to inspire. You look at the leadership group. Hilary's your captain. You got Kells. You got Alex. There's your captain group right there. Then you look at say your secondary leadership. You've got a former captain who's not even wearing a letter for us, who had a baby 8 months ago. There's a very thorough team here. Technically on paper, it's young. Technically on paper, it's a little bit inexperienced. However, you do have everything that we need for not only this short-term tournament, but for well into the future. I can't say this enough times, and I don't know if I've said it in this room yet. I hope you feel it. My words maybe aren't even as important as what you've hopefully felt, but I'm so proud to be your coach, to work with you, to serve you in the way that you want in this federation.
Action. Hello, mini mic series. I don't know what's. Wait, redo.
The ground, and then here.
Oh, wait.
Action. Corey, if you're an animal, what animal? I think I'd have to say bear because I get called bear paws often for my
Show those paws.
massive mitts.
Show those paws.
Same size.
Big paw.
We're super excited to have our world here in our own backyard, but it does mean additional distractions. It means more media, more friends and family, more just attention overall to the event, which is all exciting and great things, but it's also managing our time and making sure specifically that our players are getting the rest and recovery they need and trying to keep those distractions to a minimum.
We definitely feel extra pressure because it's so accessible. Seeing how we're in the United States, more people are showing up for you. At the beginning of the tournament, it was just making sure that we're just taking one game at a time and recognizing that this is our group internally and these are the women that are going to get it done at the end of the day, and all that extra pressure is just sort of a bonus.
I've never played a world championship on home soil, whether that's 18s or women's world, so it's been really fun just to see the home crowd and to have that advantage. It's been awesome to have the USA chants going in the game. It makes me laugh. And just seeing all the super fans and all the kids in the stands has been very cool.
We obviously are in the middle of an Olympic quad, and we brought some players that, as we said before, maybe a bolder choice, but we wanted to see where they fit in the roster today, but also as we're leading into Milan Cortina, and we really feel like we have some pretty good candidates, and we're excited about where we sit today.
Alex and Hilary have to score. Your veteran players win anyways. If we're looking at this, that we didn't take the right players at the end, the way that we're going to look back at that is we chose too safe. Wouldn't that have been nice to be able to have, oh wow, did you see Joy against Switzerland and then give her a chance against Canada?
USA Hockey has done a fantastic job of having their roster change, but in an appropriate way, not getting rid of all of the old veterans, but keeping that first line of Kendall Coyne Schofield, Alex Carpenter, Hilary Knight. But then you look at the second, third, fourth line, you have new faces, Taylor Heise, she'll be a household name for years to come. You have Laila Edwards, you have Kirsten Sims. It's a great time to get those younger players in because they need experience.
I can't say enough about our leadership core. I believe in them so much that we decided to unite them on a line. For one, it's been observations that, there's certain pedigree of players, the ones that actually produce in the big games, when it comes down to medal time. But two, we felt like we needed solidarity. We felt like we needed a line that we could look to for toughness, cultural items, and of course, skill that Hilary and Alex and Kendall were really bringing to us in spades.
John Robleski going back to his top line here to start this period. Hilary Knight, Alex Carper, Kendall Coyne Schofield, a veteran trio for the United States. Here comes Carpenter. Comes in front with a lane, lets the shot go, and she'll score! Welcome back, Kendall Coyne Schofield. It's 2-0, Team USA.
Just their presence and the way they carry themselves, it makes the young athletes feel more comfortable, right? When you have a group of veterans that are calm, even when you're down, even when maybe things aren't going well on the ice, they look at those veterans and they go, they're calm, okay, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
Hilary Knight does it again, now in Utica, New York, a 3-0 lead for Team USA.
Somewhere along the way, you wake up one day and you're like, oh wow, like you're part of that core that's been around for a while. I think it just gives you the wisdom and experience, confidence of, in the culture that we've created over the years. It didn't start with us, it started before us, and we're continuing that along.
I had conversations actually a couple years ago with our veterans was that they need to embrace the young athletes more. The fear of not succeeding and the fear of failure for these young athletes, it's a real thing.
We're making it difficult to one penalty for the United States. Laila Edwards, she'll shoot, she'll score! Laila Edwards, her first goal of the Women's Worlds. Picks the corner and gets the job done. Welcome to the senior stage, Laila Edwards.
I kind of looked at the crowd and I was in awe. I was just like, wow, this is awesome. I blacked out a little bit, of course.
Just knowing her for so long in general, the strides she's made just this season, her whole collegiate career, and since she's been very young, it's just, I don't know, I can't even put it into words. I have chills thinking about the moment, and I couldn't have been more proud of her. And to be able to be one of the first people to congratulate her, hug her, I just so much joy for her, instant joy in that moment.
Now the other way, shorthanded, here comes Kendall Coyne Schofield. Coyne Schofield has Laila Edwards alone. Edwards, she scores! Her second of the game!
And you notice that Laila Edwards scores her first goal, and then she scores her second goal. Gets a pass from Kendall Coyne Schofield. That has to be a dream moment for Laila. I don't think she ever thought it would happen like that. And who's the one that's most excited? Kendall. Almost trips over the net, jumps as high as she can into the air just to congratulate Laila. I think that just shows the leadership that they have on the ice, the chemistry that they have off the ice, because it's important that the game is not just played within those 60 minutes, it's the whole weeks and months leading up to it.
I was so happy for her, and she just had her first goal a few minutes before that one, and then to experience her second goal and to have a small part in it was so exciting. And I know it's only the first and second goal of many to come for her, and she is breaking down barriers each game she puts on that jersey, and she's going to put it on so many more games from here on out.
Being the first black player to suit up with Team USA in Women's Worlds, what does that mean to you to break that barrier, and also, now to score and just continue to break barriers, for this program?
Yeah, I think scoring will hopefully help the case with more inspiration for young girls, and even more specifically young girls of color. To see me at this level was great, but to see me also be successful at this level, I think is even more important. So, get there, but you can also make an impact when you get there. You're not just there.
So important to have that mixture of younger and the veteran players and their leadership and how things work and how we do things. It's fun to watch that too. And when you see, Hilary Knight taking Laila Edwards under her arm and, just teaching her some of the things, whether that's on the ice or off the ice, and the culture and how we conduct ourselves as Team USA. Now that women's hockey has been around a little bit, there's opportunities for players to have idols. Like Hilary Knight had Cami Granato, and now Laila Edwards has Hilary Knight, and the next generation of those young hockey players will have a new set of faces to become idols.
There is that middle gap where people have been here, they haven't necessarily been to an Olympics, or maybe they have been to one Olympics, and they're still feeling out that middle gap range, which I think is sort of the most exciting sort of sophomore season kind of style. Taylor's obviously stepped up to the plate tremendously to be able to lead her line, and they've been lights out for us as well.
Here he goes! Out comes Hilary Knight, the United States with numbers. Hilary Knight, fresh out of the penalty box, waves, she scores! You can't lock up Taylor Heise. The United States takes the lead.
I can't see it alone. That was classic. You can't lock her up. No, you can't.
Taylor Heise, I think that she's played her best secondary B-game hockey. So like her play without the puck, her ability to check and shut down, her stops and startings, her secondary forechecking, we call it the hunt. All of those things have just been on display from Taylor.
It's a combination of their experience, their work ethic, their ability to play the right way at the right time. They continue to do that. You look at someone like KK, who's still young in age. She's experienced in the amount of opportunities that she's earned in that jersey. She's definitely a leader in terms of the experience that she has as a member of the team.
I mean, just an unbelievable play by Harvey to go down low below the goal line, and as she comes around and stuffs it, she goes over the pad, and Bilkin Murphy right around that net.
In the back end with KK, she just gives us so much puck time, and the ice is tilted every time she's out there for us. She's predictably unpredictable out there, so we're not exactly sure what she's doing, but the opposition definitely doesn't know what she's doing.
It's just really important that we have that mixture and to be able to pass the torch basically from those veteran players down to our younger players who are going to carry it for a long time.
Harvey, back, Sims, her shot, she scores! A goal she won't forget! Kirsten Sims, first goal at the Women's World in overtime, defeating Team Canada on home soil.
I was like, you know what, this is the one time to rip it. I mean, I saw Heise open and I was thinking pass, but I shot it and somehow it went in, and then it was a surreal moment from there. I was like, wow, that actually happened. And then obviously it was super cool just getting to have the team pile on after, and just a really cool moment.
Sensational Sims does it tonight in Utica, and John Roboleski loves it.
Well, you've got your young players, rookies, out on the ice in overtime against Canada for this very reason. He trusts and believes in their skill set, giving them the platform. And hear that crowd.
Winning's always challenging. You have to find a way to win, and that's the hardest thing to do. A lot has to go right. A lot of it comes down to all the decisions that were made up to that point to put you in a successful position, and we're still trying to plot our way through the tournament right now, but winning is extremely difficult. Winning on home soil is even more difficult, and we're excited for the task.
It's going to take a lot to win again, starting tomorrow against Japan. It starts with our habits, our game plan, following through on the same stuff we've been doing.
Carpenter out in front, she scores! In stride, back to her feet, Hilary Knight gets the United States up by 2. Carpenter looking to be a passing option in the slot. Kendall Coyne Schofield engaging on the play. Out in front, hitting Koyama off the crossbar and in. Alex Carpenter with her 4th goal of the tournament. Skamura in front, Sims lets the shot go, and she'll score. Kirsten Sims with her 2nd of the tournament. As the buzzer goes, a dominant performance by the hometown team of the United States. A 10-0 victory over Team Japan, and they're off to the semifinals.
We're just excited, and nothing about this team makes me nervous. Never has, never will. I think people are picked for this team for a reason, and you trust that, and you know that everyone's going to go out and do their job. So back-to-back championships is hard, back-to-back games is hard, but it's more so just focusing on the next one. I think we're going to focus on tomorrow and see where that goes and regroup, and then hopefully back-to-back games and come out with a gold medal. Everyone's a little bit more excited because something's on the line.
Medal round's always exciting because it's a do or die, you have to win. So there's no increased pressure or anything. It's more just excitement, and we're just very eager to play.
Janicki to the outside. Murphy taking a look. She shoots. Ahala makes a stop. Loose in front. Bilka! She scores! Hannah Bilka tucks it home, and the United States takes the lead. Coyne Schofield with speed. Kendall Coyne Schofield drops the shoulder, taken down, and that's going to be a penalty. And a scary moment here. Kendall Coyne Schofield colliding hard against the boards.
Because of the distance between Coyne Schofield and the boards, when she goes down, she goes in head first.
A warrior, Kendall Coyne Schofield will head to the bench here. USA will play on without Kendall Coyne Schofield, as she did head to the locker room. Edwards picks it right back up. Janicki hoping for the one-time shot. Backdoor, Edwards, she scores!
And that is exactly why she is in that position.
3 goals and an assist, the first black woman to ever skate on this international stage with the senior team with the United States.
When she got her first goal, it was Kendall Coyne Schofield that jumped up in the air for her. And now Kendall Coyne Schofield out of the game, and she buries it for her.
Sims taking a look. Heise through the legs. Taylor Heise dancing. Rebound. She scores. Laila Edwards on the rebound. Her second of the night. As Coyne Schofield chasing. Coyne Schofield back out on the ice here for the United States. Great to see. She scores a hat trick for Laila Edwards. What a moment for Laila Edwards. Straight off the face-off. She got it done.
Kendall Coyne Schofield there giving her the taps.
USA has done it on semifinal Saturday, as the United States will play for gold on home soil.
I want it for the players. I really want it for certain staff members that put in so much work behind the scenes that don't get as much maybe tangible ability to inflict their interests on the team directly. So I want to see them be able to be involved in a victory.
Long shot by Ambrose. She scores! Tipped in front. Captain Canada does it in Utica. Edwards holds, and she scores! She's done it again! Laila Edwards, the tying goal in the gold medal game.
Somehow we got out of that. That veteran team brought the noise that period. We're gonna go at these young players, and we're gonna put them in all these pressure situations. The tighter this game goes, the longer it goes, that's when skill comes out. That's what you got. All right? So keep grinding it out. Keep believing in that. Keep it where it's at, and our skill will come out.
With speed, Gosling lets it go, and she scores! Caroline Harvey weighing her options, drops it for Edwards, back for Harvey, a slap shot just wide, a loose puck, she scores! Hilary Knight does it again on the power play, and the United States takes the lead. What a game we have here, tied up at 4. The Stars have scored, the youth have scored. Eden, around, a chance, she scores! Caroline Harvey! We are going to need overtime to decide this gold medal game in Utica. USA chance start, Canada looking waits her shot. Rebound in front. She scores! Danielle Sardagny has done it in overtime. Canada plays spoiler in Utica.
What a game, though, on both sides. I mean, just an unbelievable game. We saw it all. We saw the veterans shining. We saw the young players coming into their own and showing a maturity in their game. And just an unbelievable one for the ages, back and forth action.
Future is bright for women's hockey.
I've gotten rid of that notion that any one game could define what I've done for the last 12 months or 1 month or 2 weeks. My job is to provide as much service to these players and to the Federation and to try to acquire as much knowledge and make decisions and, allow us the best chance in the players to perform and play their best.
With every competition, we're always thinking ahead, whether we win or lose. It's like, what's next and how do we develop our players? We're already looking ahead and having meetings about this summer and what the next year looks like and talking about how we can help develop those players into winning the next gold medal.
In that moment, they're there for you, they'll support you, they love you. No matter what the outcome is, their love for you doesn't change, and it's a moment that you want to lean in on with your teammates, knowing that when you walk out of that door, that team will never be together ever again. That this team will never be the same team, and this journey will never be the same. That's the hardest part of no matter what outcome you receive, is just that this is the end of a pretty special journey.